Y'all, it is 9:30 in the morning. You can see it's foggy, real foggy, but it's 54 degrees. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's a sour cream tub sitting on the back of Clay's car. It had to be Dan or Clay. Well, I mean, unless some random person can put that up there, but I seriously doubt that. I'm sure it was Dan. Clay's putting the trash out. We're gonna go get some breakfast. Y'all, look, I had these two fingernails. I have been, look, these are my fingernails, y'all. Look at this. Oh, come on and focus. Y'all, I've never had fingernails in my life. And look, it's strong. Not real strong, but it's strong. Before, mine would be like, well, they would never get this long. They'd just be, like, I could literally bend my fingernail like that, like backwards and forwards, because it was like rubber. But I've been taking biotin, and, well, okay, I take biotin, B12, magnesium, and apple cider vinegar. That's what I take every single day. Oh, and D. I take vitamin D too. Every single day. And honestly, I think it's getting my gut health in order that really started strengthening my nails up. And then the biotin on top of that has helped. But it was getting my guts worked out, you know. I've had like irritable bowel. I've been diagnosed with, I can't remember what they called it. Anyway, all kinds of gut issues. And that's been my whole life. Like, literally, it's been going on my whole life. Like, this is really weird, y'all. I was lactose intolerant, like, my whole life. And Cameron, Nicole is not, but Cameron and Clay both are. Cameron is real lactose intolerant. But, come on. But, you got it all out?
I believe so.
All right. Thank you, man.
What is she doing?
I'm talking. Thank you for doing that. Clay got all the trash out for us. Anyway, I was real diagnosed. I was real,
is
like,
that worms on the trunk?
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
I just said on the video, there's a sour cream tub on the back of Clay's car. Dan has started growing worms. I hadn't even think about. That's probably what that is. That's for his worms. He took it out and saved it for his worms.
Why is that on?
To put worms in. That's probably what that is. Yeah, we've been collecting food and all that kind of stuff for his worms. He's in a mood. Like, where does that truck think it's going?
It's going straight.
No, he ain't. He ain't gonna get around that curve down there. It's a T down there. There's no way. Oh,
he's gonna go left.
Dude, you don't even know where you're going. You're in the hood. You don't. And what is that? A grain truck?
I don't know what that is.
Dude don't know where he's at, does he?
No, he's lost.
If he'd have stopped, I'd have told him, buddy. See, he's lost. You in the hood. You don't know what he's doing. Sure. This car behind me is probably going, oh, he's having to stop for the trash truck. Well, you got that out just in time, Clay. Yeah, this car behind me is going, what is she doing? Let me get back to my story, though. I was lactose intolerant, like crazy lactose intolerant my whole entire life. I went in the hospital, like, for my back surgeries. Had, that fiasco happen. I was on massive, strong antibiotics for 46 days or something like that. I was like 30 days in the hospital, and then yeah, it was like 30 days in the hospital, and then 46, 45, 46, 48, 40 something, 42.
What?
Oh, it's flat? Okay, thank you.
We need to get some air?
I guess. I don't know what to do. Let me get over here.
We should look.
Tell Daddy to come and look at it.
Oh.
I didn't even feel it, Clay.
Well, let me look at it. See how far.
Well, I mean, surely that man knows what he's talking about. I didn't even notice it was driving weird, Clay. Let me call Daddy. I'll get back on this story in a minute. No, he said the other side. I'll tell y'all the rest of the story in a minute. I gotta go call and get a flat fixed. Okay, I got. Huh?
I said, and there's Robert at the red light.
Is it?
Yeah.
Clay said there's Robert at the red light. Robert is, y'all, I love Robert, but he's like 942 years old. And Dan said I'm not gonna tell his business anyway. Okay, let me finish my story right quick before Dan gets here. He's gonna come fix my flat for me. Thank you, Dan. I know, I mean, I'm gonna tell you when you get here, but that's one of the good things. I know I can always just go, hey, I got whatever going on, come here, and he will. Always. Okay, let me finish my story. Callie, please don't cry. You can sit back down, man.
Oh, okay.
While we wait on Dan. Anyway, I went in the hospital and I was on antibiotics for a shit ton amount of time, like strong antibiotics, so strong that they couldn't just give them to me like by mouth, and they couldn't put them in my IV. I had to have a PICC line put in my arm right here that went in behind my heart, and I got antibiotics there for ever how many that worked out to be, like around 30 in the hospital, and then 40, 42, 45, 48, 46, 40 something days at home. I've not been lactose intolerant since. Is that weird, y'all? I mean, is that and two, I didn't eat food. Like I didn't eat a bite of food the whole time I was in the hospital. So and I've like, not always, but I've heard recently that if you can what's that called, fast, if like you can like go on a fast and not eat anything at all, it kind of resets your body, like your guts and everything. Well, that's got to be the truth, because like for that month I was in the hospital, I didn't eat a bite of food, and it could have been the antibiotics. That's why I mentioned that. Was it not eating food, or was it the strong antibiotics? I have no idea. But I'd always had like crazy gut issues. Like, I know this is TMI, but I'd had diarrhea my whole entire life. Like, that's it. Just like I never, that's all I ever had was diarrhea. And I was very lactose intolerant. And after that incident, in the hospital, I'm not lactose intolerant. I still had gut issues. But not like, I had gut issues, but kind of different gut issues. But yeah, I'm not lactose intolerant anymore. So what was that? Was it the hospital not eating, or was it the antibiotics? Anyway, Dan's gonna come fix our flat. Then we're gonna go get some breakfast.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, it's taking Dan longer than we kind of thought, because he said I'll be right there. I thought he was close.
I thought I did too. I was like, oh, wait a minute, that's not this truck.
But even what I was telling y'all is like these two fingers. I done got the one, and I'm right-handed, but this is the hand I use the most when I'm making flowers. And that's like, look, I got red. I don't know if you can see it, red food coloring. Anyway, I've been making flowers. Oh, look, I've done 3 8-hour days, like 3 solid 8-hour days. I'll show y'all when I get back home what I've got done. Like, I know, I mean, I'm tired because, it's been 3 8-hour days, and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Well, 3 8-hour days of this, making the flowers. But then I look at what I've got done and I go, oh, that's all. Yeah, it just takes, they're not hard. And I'm not good either. I'm okay. But, yeah, it just takes, they're so fiddly, they just take so long. But this cake is for my nephew, who I happen to adore. So I'd work, I'd do whatever it took to make his cake, or their cake, pretty. So yeah. Yep. I'm doing his groom's cake. He just wants the chocolate, it's like chocolate with chocolate drizzle, and I'm gonna do some strawberry dip if I can find them. Can you even get strawberries this time of year? I hadn't even looking at the grocery store lately, but I don't know what I'll do if I can't pick up some strawberries. But anyway, I'll do something.
Maybe Birches might have them.
Yeah, surely we can find some somewhere. What was I saying? Yeah, that's what he wants. He just wants a 2-tier chocolate drizzle. And then their wedding cake is going to be kind of a different, it's what's in style right now, but it's gonna, like, the bottom layer is gonna be wood, the middle layer is gonna be navy, and the top layer is gonna be white with sunflowers and roses. So yeah. Dan told us to pull over to the gas station and we just put some air in it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And sure enough, here's Robert with him. Wherever Robert is, that's where Dan is. Wherever Dan is, that's where Robert is. I love it though, because, you know, Robert don't have anybody, and, you know, Dan's daddy passed away a good while ago, and Dan needed somebody. Dan needs Robert as much as Robert needs Dan. So even though Robert's kind of a pain in the behind sometimes, and he knows it. He said, Robert tells him all the time, I'm gonna get you a divorce, ain't I? Because he calls him literally all hours of the day and night. It'd be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Because, you know, y'all, I don't know, I mean, not that I don't think, because, you know, everybody knows this about Robert. He loves to gamble. So he goes over to the boats literally like 3 or 4 times a week. And so yeah, he's a mess. So he's up all hours of the night, that's what I was gonna say. And if he needs anything, boop, he's on the phone with old Daniel Boone, and Dan jumps up and runs. And I'm glad, you know, I'm glad they have each other. I really am. Even though there are days I'm like, Robert, if you ring this phone one more time, I'm gonna pop you in your old head. Which is a lie. I would never hit Robert. I would never hit anybody. Well, that's a lie too. You piss me off. Not really. Back in the day, huh, Clay? It was kind of iffy. All right, let's sit down and put some air in our tire, and we can go get some breakfast.
Well, first we gotta go back.
Yeah. Clay forgot his wallet. He wants to go back and get his wallet, so we're gonna go do that. You know, you would think all me and Clay ever do is go get fast food, huh? I guess that's probably the only time, not the only time, but it's when I'm sitting down and my attention is focused, kind of, because the rest of the day, y'all, I'm a spastic monkey. I mean, I'm all over the place. So that's why every time we went and got McDonald's, and that's why we look like that's all we ever do. But that's when my attention is together. But y'all, we just went through McDonald's and got breakfast, and you know, I usually get some I usually get 3 chocolate chip cookies. I'm not even gonna lie, I get 3 of the, and usually they always have to cook them because they don't have them ready, so they're warm. Oh my God! Which I like doing it like that, because after 3, that's it. There's no more. I don't have, like, I may come get some more tomorrow, but there's no more at my house to eat, you know. Anyway, they had a sign in the window, and it said like hiring different positions in there, and I said, ooh, Clay, I need to come up here and get me a job. He said, they'd fire you for eating all the chocolate chip cookies. He's right. This is what I would do, y'all. If I got a job up there, I would eat them until I made myself sick, and then I could not even stand the sight of them. That's what I do with everything. Like, if I like start liking something, I eat nothing but that, and I eat a ton of it until I make myself sick on it, and then I never want it again. Is that crazy? I don't know why I can't just eat a little bit of it so that I can enjoy it for the rest of my life. No, like Fritos, y'all. One time, me and my cousin, her mama bought us both a bag of, it was a big bag. To me, it was a big bag of Fritos, and she ate the whole bag. So I was like, oh, well, I'm eat the whole bag too, y'all. I puke Fritos. To this very day, I'm like, oh, I love a Frito, but my brain goes, don't you remember throwing them Fritos up? Nope, we can't do that no more. I did the same thing with dill pickles, y'all. I can't hardly bring myself to eat a dill pickle. My mama used to make the best. Clay, what's this person doing?
Wait.
Oh, he's going back to that truck. Okay. Hold on, don't you come stepping out there, sir. I'm trying not to run over nobody today.
I guess he broke down.
No, it looks like he was delivering something to whatever that, the Dollar General or whatever that was. Yeah, she used to make the best pickles on the planet. And I used to go and stay all the time with her, and I ate too many pickles. And y'all, I throwed up, like I throwed the hell up. I throwed up some pickles, and a big piece came, like I threw it up and it went into my nose.
God.
And I had to blow it out of my nose.
Oh.
So yeah, now, like, on this diet, you can have them, but my stomach, literally, when I smell that smell, the back of my throat and my stomach goes, yeah, it goes, no. So, yeah, I'll make myself sick on something, and then I'm done. I never want it again.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, your daddy did that, I think, with some cheese one time. He said, but he'll still eat the shit out of some cheese. Not me. If I've puked it, it's all I can do to gag it back down again. And yeah, but you know, Frito, there's not a better smell than like Fritos. Fritos smell so good. But do you know, I saw this thing, like, what have you not seen on Instagram, right? Look at this big dark circle under my eye. If you're going camping and you need a fire starter, carry some Fritos. You can start a fire with a Frito. Did y'all know that? That's crazy. It's because they're so full of oil. You come around that curve, didn't Clay?
He's throwing Callie around.
Callie's hanging on back there going, hold on. We go driving with Granny. It's like riding a bucket Bronco.
Or a roller coaster.
Excuse me. Yeah, roller coaster. Let me get up in here and go back to work on my flowers. I hope today to finish all the flowers. And then tomorrow I'll start baking and stacking and icing and putting together. Well, I'm going to do all that tomorrow. I'll do a little bit of it tomorrow. And then Thursday is going to be like the real serious stacking and icing. Not Thursday, Friday. What's today? Tuesday. Thursday. Whatever, got my days messed up. Friday is when I want to have, I'll have everything done because the wedding is Saturday and I don't run up to the minute before the wedding to get it finished. I'm not that person. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to eat our breakfast. Okay, y'all, this is what a wedding and groom's cake looks like, plus a mess up. I accidentally cooked one pan I didn't need, but I've got 4 12s, 4 10s, and 4 6s. That's for the wedding cake. I've got 3 10s and 4 8s, I believe is what that is, and that is for the groom's cake. I'll torte and that'll become 4. And I'm not really sure exactly if I'm going to torte these or I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, that's what it looks like at this point. I told Dan him and Clay could eat this one because I don't need it. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay, guys, I said I would show you the flowers. When I tell you I have spent 4 full days making this, you would think, oh yeah, she's going to have a ton. But this is all, I mean, I say this is all. This is a good bit. But you would think for 4 solid days of work, I'd have a ton more. But this is leaves, obviously. And these are sunflowers. And y'all, these were made I had to make each individual petal at a time. And so I had like a board full of these petals. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll be able to make at least 5 sunflowers. No, it only made 3. So, yeah, even though I had like 50 gabillion petals made, I thought, oh, heck yes. It only turned into 3. But that's okay because I'm really only planning on making 3. What, babe? What? So, yeah, I've got, these are blueberries and just maroon colored berry looking things. These are supposed to be pink dogwoods, but I kind of suck at those. And these are just buds that haven't like opened. These actually right here, these front ones are made out of what's it called? You can eat it. Wafer paper. These are made out of wafer paper. I did not make this row right here. That I bought those. But these back here are supposed to be like little tiny baby's breath kind of things. I probably should have put a green center in there. And if I have time, I'm probably going to pick that yellow off and put a green in. And these are a little bit bigger. These are supposed to be navy, but they look kind of more dark purple. And then some light purple. Look, I broke a couple of them. But, and then these are more of the things, but I haven't shaded or steamed the roses yet. So that's what they look like. And I have a few more petals I want to put on one of them. But y'all, this weather being real humid has been, like, they're just not drying like they should. But I know for 4 solid days worth, you would think, oh my gosh, there's going to be a ton. But there's only this much. But I'm happy with it. I think I plan on doing 3 bouquets, 1 for the top and then 2 others. And so I think this will make me, 3 really pretty bouquets, or so I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, I told you I would show you the flowers, and there they are. I'm about to start icing, and like today is Thursday. I will stack and ice the cakes and let them sit in the fridge most of the day, and then decorate them starting this evening and tomorrow. And then, like, tomorrow I'll finish it up because it's Friday, and then they're due Saturday at lunch. So yeah, there we go. Mission wedding cake underway. I'm ready to be done. I love doing this, but at this stage is when I go, oh my God, I hope I never do another one a day in my life. But like, it's kind of like with having kids. You forget, all this, and then you go, oh, I think I want to do another one. So, and then I go, oh my God, I hope I never do this again. So yeah, I will show y'all. I probably won't be able to show you the finished cake in this week's vlog because I won't have them finished early enough tomorrow to get a clip of them, but I'll show y'all in next week's vlog what they look like finished.